What's good, YouTube? Kenny Motivates back with another video. Before we even begin, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Let's get it. So in this video, I want to talk about the one power that you have that can ultimately change your entire life and just change you from right now until forever. And that power is called accountability. Accountability is when you own up to your actions, when you say to yourself, okay, that happened because of me. When you sit down and you take accountability and you think about everything that happens in your life, when you sit down and you really think about all that, and you say, this happened because of me, that happened because of me, you can change your entire life. Because what a lot of people do nowadays is they have a victim mindset, meaning they blame others, or they blame circumstances, or they blame whatever when they were a kid or whatever it may be, even if it's bad. I say, in order for you to really change your circumstances and to change your life, you have to take full control, responsibility, and accountability for the actions that you taken, even if it wasn't your fault. Once you look at things as from the outside, and you step back and you're like, okay, why did that happen? Right? That person didn't make it happen. It was because of me, because I did something. And that goes negative or positive, right? If you look at your life, if you look at where you at right now in your life, and you are not happy with your situation, where you are, or how much money you're making, or whatever it may be, it's your fault. It's your responsibility. If you're looking at other people to blame and to point fingers at, you're not gonna get better at all, because you're operating at a victim mindset. You're operating at a lower mindset. So therefore, when you operate at a lower mindset, at a victim, as a victim, the thing you are blaming becomes superior to you, meaning it's above you. So let's say I got fired from my job, and instead of looking inwards and asking myself, what did I do, or what did I do to make that happen, right? A victim would blame the boss, or blame whoever the employer who fired them. Like, nah, it's their fault. I didn't do nothing wrong. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. Once you keep on saying it's their fault, nothing's gonna change, because you're gonna go to the next job. You're gonna get fired again. Then you keep on keeping a loop, a cycle. But however, if you take the time out of your day to ask yourself, like, what did I do to have this happen to me? What did I do to, just to happen in general? And you really ask yourself that, it can change your entire life, because then you will start looking at things around you, and it's like, okay, how did that get into my life? I obviously did something that made that thing come into my life, right? It's really simple. It's really simple, but people want to complicate things. It's really that simple. If you are not happy with your life, you gotta suck it up and make the change. You cannot blame circumstances, because you're making it superior to yourself, and you're making yourself inferior. That the thing is up here, you're down here. So you're looking up like it's your fault. It's not gonna change. You're looking up. You're not doing anything. Instead of looking down on it. Once you look down on something, like, yeah, like, you don't, like, I have power of you, because it's the same thing. Like, if you're a child and your parents are taller than you, they have power of you because they're looking down on you. Why do you think kings sit on thrones? They look down on people, right? And it's not even about age, because if you think about it, if there's someone taller than you, like, let's say there's like a I'm 19. Let's say there's like a 17-year-old who's taller than me. I'm gonna feel inferior. I'm gonna the average person is going to feel inferior. I'm not gonna I personally won't feel inferior because I understand that like my height is my height, but the average person, right, will feel inferior because they're looking up at someone, right? So obviously you can't change your height, but you can change how much money you're making. You can change your body, your weight. You can change everything in your life. You have control over everything in your life. If you are not happy with your life, change your life. Look at the things around you. Take accountability, take that responsibility and change it. Right? You can't get better if you're constantly, pointing fingers at everything else, because you're operating at like I said, at a lower mindset. You're acting as a victim. Even if something that you did not want to happen to you, to some degree, it happened to you because something that you did. Even if you didn't do anything, you still have to look at. You still have to look at it with a view of, I did that. I did something that made that happen. Even if you did not do nothing. I know that's hard to comprehend, because like, why would I take accountability for something that I didn't do? I know that's weird. It's hard to understand, but once you do that, you can start changing things. You can start, pulling this out, pulling that out, and putting new things in that are better for you. So from now on, start taking responsibility, accountability for your actions, and don't point fingers at anyone else except yourself, because you cannot change anyone. You cannot change anyone except yourself. Instead of blaming, instead of expecting other people to change, right? Instead of expecting other people to change, how about you change yourself? Once you change yourself, then everything else changes, because you change how you see things, you change how you do things, you change how you speak, you change how you think. It's that simple. If you are not, like, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. If you are not comfortable, if you are not happy, if you are not, content with where you are right now, and you're complaining and blaming and doing all this victim shit, you're not gonna get better at all. So, like I say in almost every video, take this information, apply it to your life, and watch your life change day by day. It's not gonna happen like that, right? You gotta consistently do it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do to spread out this knowledge, because I'm helping you out. That's all I ask for. I just ask for a like and a subscribe and a share. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for none of that. Right? That's all I'm asking for, is a like, and that's it. And obviously, comment if you like. But have a good day. Stay productive, stay focused, and I'm out.